Hi, welcome to the real life. This is Doc and my lovely wife, PJ.
Hey, what's up, people?
What are we talking about today, babe?
So we're talking about the second part. What do power couples have that make them a power couple? What do they possess? One, they possess true divine love and are in a long, in-depth relationship. So their love is not orchestrated or short-term.
What's considered long?
Past that 7-year mark,
I
at
would say
least.
Past the 7-year
Past
mark.
your 7-year mark.
If you itching,
yeah.
You got that itchy, scratchy thing going on. You might want to
can't make it past the 7 years. Then you're not gonna be a couple at all.
If you itchy, scratchy, you ain't powerful. You burn side ain't gonna be a couple long.
You gotta be together for a long time. So many relationships are in it for the short term. They're in it for 6 months, a year.
No, they're in it for the publicity.
They're in it.
Did I touch something?
Why would you say that? They're in it for the publicity.
Shh, don't tell nobody. They're in it for the publicity. They're in it for the publicity. They're in it for the publicity.
You really said that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to get likes.
They just trying to get likes. They're just trying to get followers that fall off after they're no longer together. Yeah. But in any rate, it's all orchestrated. We ain't believing you.
No, we go for the divine love. Divine love is love.
True love.
Yeah, it was meant to be, was put together by, the elements, the atmosphere, the force fields, the God, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in. Something drew you guys together and put you together. And the thing fits just right.
Yes. And it's genuine love. You can't even stay married. Then how are you successful? You're actually a failure, at least in the marriage and relationship department. So we're talking about people who've been married for a long time and they're still together. Okay, so the second thing is they are usually supportive of each other's goals and talents and are high achievers.
I think they always are. I wouldn't say usually, but they have to be supportive of each other's goals and talents. Yeah. Because if I support you when you're doing your thing, it's just going to boost the bottom line that we have going on here anyway. Whether it's, how we run our family and our household, whether it's how we run our businesses, whether it's how we, interact with the public. Yeah. Either way, if I support you in what you do, it's going to benefit the bottom line. Yeah. And then when it's my turn to shine, you flip that support on me and become my cheerleader. Yeah. It's nothing wrong with having a man cheering his wife on and the wife cheering her husband on. Because we're not in competition with each other.
We're not in competition with each other. I support you. I'm here for you, and that's what it is. And I know you are here for me to see me succeed as well. So there's nothing wrong with supporting one another. The third thing is the moves they make causes people to want to replicate their successes.
That's it too, because I was talking about this before. I have a good friend that, they say, oh, Doc think he got money. Doc think he rich. Doc think he that. Doc don't think nothing. I just do what I do. Yeah. And you notice it. And when you see it, something about it is different than what you do. But then you talk about it negatively on one hand, but then about a couple months later, I see you trying to emulate what I'm doing. Yes. You're trying to replicate that success. That's where Doc is. You asking where I am. You want to know why I'm not picking up the phone, why I'm not at the rallies, why I'm not riding my motorcycle. It's because Doc is doing things with his peoples. I got my peoples. You got your peoples. You should be with your peoples, but you out there running the street. How you a power couple and you're not with your peoples?
Yeah. How are you a power couple and y'all don't even ride out together?
Yeah.
You over here, she's over there. Nobody's seen anything desirable about this situation at all. Yeah. So they're not going to want to emulate that. And if you have something like that, you just need to work out together and get it right. I'm not saying you can't be apart, because me and my husband are always together because we organically want to be together. It's just something we desire. But most people do not want that. So we're not suggesting that you have to do that. But there are some people who aren't together much. They're not together all the time. But then when they do get together, you can tell that family bond is strong. They are forced to be reckoned with. They are business when they move, and you want to be like them. You're like, I want that too. Yeah. And so then next thing you know, even though some people may criticize you, later they come around and they're like, hey, I finally got married. I can finally settle down. I want that love that you guys have. Absolutely. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Get the love, people.
Get the love and be ride or die for each other,
Right. And the last thing is, over time, they eventually collect and own a treasure trove of high-value assets that are unattainable by the masses.
That's the thing, though, the unattainable. So we always reach for the unattainable unattainable. We don't want just the average everyday life. Some people want that, and you're cool with that. Okay, that's fine. But this is not for you. When we talking about being high value people, high net worth people, being a power couple, all of those things kind of go hand in hand. And what happens is you build assets, but not just any assets, not just the Gucci and the Prada shoes, but check these shoes out, folks.
Oh,
but
don't look at my shoes, though. Don't look at my toes.
Man, please. She's
podcast. It's real life. It's real life.
She's on natural. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's
my toes ain't good, but
real hair, real body, real feet. That's all I'm saying.
It's real today. So,
but the bottom line is we have to have a conversation about that for real. We have to have that synergy that works together.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are missing that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And we're not downplaying couples that haven't gotten there yet, because you can very well become a high power couple, power couple as well. Just keep working at it. Just keep doing your thing, because even though you may not have it all together now, the love, that bond that you have is going to make you endure the times and persevere to a level where you eventually grow on that ladder. You climb that ladder and to get to where we are. This is what we did. We did not have it in the beginning. We came from humble beginnings as a couple. So when I tell you we went through it, yes, we went through it. That's why we're relatable. We can relate to being on this level and being on this level.
Right.
So you work through that, you build despite it, you keep working, and then eventually you get to that level.
Have vision, have purpose, and have integrity in it. Stick with what you know. Don't try to do these newfangled things out here trying to be somebody you're not.
Yeah.
Stick with what you know, what you're good at. Use your gifts and talents to grow and build yourself together. And then you two, when you come together, you can build each other and strengthen each other in those bonds. I mean, one of the key things is having high level thinking. Stop settling. Stop being okay with where you are.
Oh my goodness.
Okay with what you have. Okay with the job. Okay with the position. Okay with the paycheck. Stop all of this. That's just circular thinking. We have to get to the point where we want to excel. We want to increase. We've been held down long enough. Can I say that?
Say that. We have been held down long enough. So we talking about you. Rise above it. We're talking about reaching those high standards. Yes. We're not saying settle for the status quo.
No, go back to the original man. Yeah. Go back to the original man when we were kings and queens.
Let's make that say that. Kings and queens.
Kings and queens.
There you go.
Royalty, baby.
Royalty. And on that note,
we'll see you next time on The Real Life.